Ahoy, crypto pirates. Welcome to your Discourse Syndicate FN Hangout. I am the captain, RG3, opening up the doors for you guys. Hey, it has been one hell of a long week for me and my family, and I've got to go attend to them. So I'm going to spend the evening off, the rest of the evening off, and open it up to everybody else. Sammy's going to come back in. Some of the gals are going to come back in from their ladies stream that they were doing just a few minutes ago. And we're going to let everybody else in. So posted it in the in Twitter on my Twitter page, RG3_pirate, and also in Telegram chat with hex.com. And so I'm going to be bringing everybody up. Hold on one second here. Say hello to everybody. Hey, Dorsey. Hoy, what's happening, bud? Hexagon Tattooer. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, here comes the ladies. They're coming in. Hoy, it took me a second to realize there's a possibility you're saying hi to me. No, I am. No, he was saying hi to me. I'm the captain. Who do you think you are? I'm the captain. Ninja Chopsticks. Hoy, what's happening? There's only one captain. Yes, exactly. Right, Dorsey? So this is the First Ladies FN Hangout. Well, this is the regular FN Hangout. Their stream is over, and they're just going to come back in here. I got Crypto King coming and a couple others. I think even Brasology, one of the Munchkins from the Lollipop Guild, will be here with us. Maybe his sidekick, the other Munchkin, Joker, and maybe even Motley will show up. Those guys are all really, really short, just to let you guys know. Short jokes are always on me, but those guys are really short. They're smaller than me. So if you want to meme those guys. I know you're having fun with me, but those are the Munchkins. This is exactly how I hope my Friday night would be turn out. Spliff, cold beer, and Discourse Syndicate. Nice. I hope it's a good spliff. Day 16, $2 per T-share. Oh, like that. There's the link. Oh, what is the over-under on Captain with no audio? Nah, I had audio tonight. Love it. So last night's audio, which played into the movie perfectly because they were filming part of the documentary here. They set up my studio. If you notice, I'm actually in focus now. In focus, got my who's that? Oh, somebody just walked up to my door. Anyway, got my chatting with the captain sign up. Everything's in the shot. So anyway, got everything going, and they didn't turn my audio on. They had everything else going. Let's see. Serena Alonzi, hey, what's happening? OG. Let's other plebs gag here and let the plebs gather here and get some real facts. Yeah, man, this is where the real facts have always come from. Just about every early OG streamer came from Discourse Syndicate and from this channel, and we're proud of that. We're proud of that. And the term hexagon came from us too. So enjoy what we've brought. And much more, because much more is coming. Literally, much, much more is coming to hexagons. We are going to take crypto to the world. That's what Discourse Syndicate's doing. Okay, everything will be okay. What the F there? Okay. All right. Ahoy, DMT, Hexagon Tony, Solly, Sammy on the stream together. Yeah, let's put them on together. F and Captain is the man. Thank you. Thank you. I try to be. Wow, what a room. We've got a Hexagon, Tony, Mel, Tony, myself, yeah, let's get you guys in here. Let's see. All right. Okay, everybody. BMA, RG is an awesome dude. Hey, man, thanks. I think you're an awesome dude. All right, so let's bring them up one Munchkin at a time. First of all, what's up there, little Munchkin boy?
Hey, how's it going from the Lollipop Land?
The Lollipop Guild, right? Hey, what happened to the ladies? They were here a second ago and they all left. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll come back. There they are.
Maybe they saw you.
Let me bring King in. Let me bring what's happening, King? And CZ Hexing. Hey, Briss, do you have control of the room or no?
No, I do not.
Okay. And King doesn't either. Okay. So, oh boy. Let's see here. I've got to find somebody who can control the room because I've got to go. I really, really have to go before either my kids abandon me or my wife divorces me. So that's all what's happening right now. If I don't get out there and fix what's been going on the last couple of weeks, I'm in big trouble.
Never gonna happen. Never.
UFO, how you doing?
What's up?
Long time no see.
All right, so let me see.
Just
Okay, no, you guys are in. Oh, somebody clicked the link thinking that they were watching the stream. They were actually in the stream. So, okay. All right, guys. Thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate all of you. Briss, take it away. I'm going to have to leave the room and tend to my family, and we will catch up with you guys on Monday night. Update you on what's going down. All right, you guys have fun, and don't run the ship into any rocks or anything. All right.
All right, Captain. Have a good one.
Yep.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Oh wait,
See you, man.
How's everyone doing?
We put Redbird in here. There we go.
Redbird.
Howdy.
How's everyone's Friday evening?
Oh, she's right there.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
It's been
No sound.
we could wrap up the week, right? So it has been quite a busy week for many people and quite an eventful week for the community.
I'm glad we're ending the week on a nice little pump. It feels good.
Hell yeah.
It's not a nice little pump.
Pumps always feel good, right?
Yeah, but look at that Dragonfly Doji on the weekly. Yeah, after last week, and we're just heading up.
Yeah.
Okay, my thing says battery low, so I might just reconfigure. But hi, anyone and everyone. So you guys just go on, and I'll just figure it out for a minute or two.
How's it going, Nessa Big G? It's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen you since the first meetup.
Yeah, in Vegas. That was a lot of fun. We're hanging out with Hex 19.
The second one.
I know. I wasn't able to make it this time, but maybe I'll make it to PulseCon. We'll see. We're trying to make plans. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm not going.
No, yeah, you like Vegas this many times in a year.
Don't let her fool you. We're going.
Yeah, I'm not. I ain't gonna go.
I love you, but you lie.
I know, right?
I know you're gonna be there.
I can't tell a lie.
I love your hats. Where did you get your hat at?
That was at the last meetup at the conference that you missed. Yeah. I got one for you, bro. They let us grab
you
a
got
bunch.
one too. Hey, Gray.
So I got one.
Nice.
I got one if you need it. Come to PulseCon.
We got one in every color.
I'll bring it for you.
You got one in white. Somebody asked me that at the bar when I was down at the bar at the Excalibur. He's like, "But does it say 2021?" I'm like, "Yes, it does."
There's two problems in that sentence. One is Excalibur, two is bar, and three is bar and Excalibur.
Man. I know. I already knew the story when it happened. I'm like, is he really asking me if it says 2021, like LV with the white? I was like, yeah, kinda.
Those hats are pretty sharp. Although mine bled a little bit on there when I watched it. Yeah.
Well, men washing things.
Oh,
right. Just kind of roll it all in.
Yeah, kind of. That's right. Whatever.
Well, Briz, everybody, I'm gonna do my weekly shout out for the awesome work that the Hexkins and everybody else is doing in the community. So this one's out for the Float Fest festival that's happening in Texas.
Nice.
There's a Telegram group. April is taking the lead. Blue Bum, Black Hexagon, a Wild SJ, Dr. Kindle, Abed Hex, Alex Martin, Kaz Roulette, Hex It Up, Serena, Lauren, Tim Robinson, Chris Side Effects, and Nerd Girl. Thank you for the wonderful work that you're all doing for the community to bring the workshops to the Float Fest. And of course, the CEO is also in that group, Aaron Edwards. They've opened it up to let us do workshops there and teach the community how to buy and stake Hex. So You guys are doing a wonderful job. If you want to be part of that group, the Float Fest is April 29th through May 3rd in Gost, Texas. So just hit me up. Yeah, let's make it happen.
Float Fest.
FLOTE Fest, not float like floating in water. It's FLOTE Fest.com.
What's a float? Like
it's like a kind of similar to Twitter, but they got crypto. It's crypto related. You can actually link your Twitter to your Float account. So if you post on your Float app, it'll automatically post to Twitter.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Gotcha. Interesting. Well, do you have any other announcements?
No, that's it
right.
for my
Awesome.
weekly shout out.
Nice. Good job, everybody. So you were talking about Nerd Girl there, and I floated an idea. I heard that there's an island for sale for the cheap price of $125 million. If any Hexicans want to buy it, it's owned by someone named Jeff. I'm not really sure.
Oh yeah, Jeff. Yeah, I bought that one. No, I'm just kidding.
We already bought it.
I already got it. No,
We already got it.
That's what we see inflation, guys. We put out an island for 20 mil 20 years ago on a raffle, and that was a bigger island, I'm pretty sure. And we did that out from faraway Germany. But that was a Caribbean island, like a whole Caribbean island for 20 mil. So prices have gone up, and this is inflation, and this is something that has hit us as well within the last week.
Yeah, here in America, sorry, just real quick. Here in America, I heard they want to give out like $300 debit cards to everybody for gas.
Yeah,
that's gonna help.
Yeah,
that's gonna make.
Yeah, even though like the gallon is still at like $5 or something. Yeah, we've got twice the prices over here. So you shouldn't be complaining.
Yeah, you got family or friends in California. They're paying like $7.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I only was in Vegas for the conference. Actually, I was in Vegas for the conference. I was not for the conference in Vegas. So that is a big difference. So I'm not chilling Vegas. I do recommend everything that has been happening within and during and meeting all these wonderful people at the conference. It was awesome people. It was.
Oh.
16.
Yeah, no, I flew back and I was like, did I land in the right state? I passed a gas station because you go to the conference and you kind of fall into this vacuum. Like you're like, it's just the conference and the people. It's like you're a little bit disconnected. So like I flew back and I landed and I'm like, am I in California? Because my gas prices are literally like over $1 higher than they were when I left.
Yeah.
Okay. That could be because of the war, of course.
Oh, for sure.
Not the annual raffle. That's just a day-to-day real world politics happening.
Yeah. $300 debit card isn't going to cut it. And where's that money going to come from? Us.
Yeah, right. Just have to pay it back.
Enter go Burr.
Well,
you know.
take the bus or I don't know. Take a walk.
If nobody's figured out, whenever you hear anything about sanctions being put on either way from them to us or us to them, it only hurts the people. It doesn't. The intended mission of those sanctions never come through. They always destroy and hurt the regular people. That's me and you. Always, 100% of the time.
On both of the sides, actually, not only the ones who sanction, but also the ones who are sanctioned, right? So the people in Russia are not happy with it, probably, but they are under constant influence of alternative facts. Let's call me that. so they have no choice to really make up their minds. But we have all the media, we have all the internet, we can look it up all, and we can maybe take a little bit of, a step back and, yes, be people that are also suffering because of sanctions, but we have I don't know how it's called, the longer run, the bigger hand, the bigger bags. So this is our play. This is how we can outplay them, basically.
Yeah, I think crypto is our move. You say, hey, inflate it. I don't care. My bags will be worth more. I guess everything cost more. I'm like, man, I wish I had some of this money like 10 years ago when everything was cheaper.
Sure. And I'm not only talking about us hexagons, pulse-hexagons, crypto people. I'm also talking about the regular people in the free world, just having a bit of an advantage of, having the, we have the better leverage on things, and so it's horrible. War is horrible.
It's the only thing outpacing.
We shouldn't be talking about the war too much, I guess. We should be talking about what's been happening within the last week, and there's a lot of things been happening. Like
exactly, we have that testnet version coming up, the PulseX exchange.
That's so slick.
And
it has that thing constantly.
Fooling a lot of us.
I'm making so much mad testnet gains right now. Good Lord.
Dude,
my incentive bag is fat as hell.
My party bag.
And I can only
my party bag too. Good Lord.
Yeah. No, well, if the real thing came out like the testnet did, we wouldn't be on here. We'd be
would that
just,
incentive
I don't know.
go from like $6 to 100 and something? It's like, yeah, I can deal with that.
Yeah, but this is what testnet's for, and the thing is, it's working. It is completely working. Everything's working.
But it's working. It's slick. It's very eye catching. And just think of how many more liquidity farms will be there and everything. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. And it's only one
as hexagons, we're proven to have the strong hands. So how many people with these new projects are going to want to airdrop us their coins? I'd rather airdrop it to us than old Vitalik. He'll dump your stuff in a minute.
But this is what some people have been doing. There's some projects. I'm not showing other projects on here, but there were projects that have been just building everything on the Hex community, on the Pulse community.
Yeah.
And we all got that airdrop, right? A couple of weeks ago. And some of them, as Matty just said yesterday, he put it back into life prolonging and gave it to the real foundation of Aubrey.
There's a couple projects saying they're going to airdrop to us too, as Pulse holders and PulseX holders. So, it's going to be great.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I think it was pretty brilliant for Hedron to basically give their coins to stake holders, stake makers. And honestly, I kind of see that being one of the models going into the future, where it's like, who do we give these coins to? Let's give them to actual stakers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Well, speaking about airdrops, everybody, please make sure you're very careful when you're accepting these free coins, because some of them could be nefarious and wipe you out. So just make sure you're doing your research into these projects that are all of a sudden happily giving us free stuff, but they might
Yeah,
not
so
have
always watch what is happening. There's a lot of stuff coming into your wallet that will, if you just cash it in, will cost you more than cashing it in. And there's like all kinds of pyramid games in this as well. And there's so much scam out there. And even some of us, including me, got not really scammed, but we fell for something, and we fell for the wrong PulseX address within the version to be. So it took many of us like half a day or a day to realize that the real address for PulseX was some other address. And so we even had a scam. Full one of our deepest OG hexagons within the testnet V2B. So I can only tell everyone, be very, very careful on what you're doing. And as long as it's testnet, it's just so you can learn. And you like, you just get hit down, you get beaten up by that bad kid in school or something in virtual, but when it comes out, it'll all be real.
I remember when the PulseX testnet first came out, I was looking at it and I was on the phone with my buddy, and we were just looking at the testnet, checking it out, and we're just watching the price of everything drop, right? And we came to the conclusion that because it's just testnet, people are just selling it for USDC, and they're just like dropping the price. And it was actually kind of funny. We were just kind of cracking up, so we just kind of piled on and started selling all of our coins for USDC, trying to get the price as low as possible on the testnet.
Oh, see, I was doing the opposite. I bought incentive coin at $6. Now I got it at 110. Who was the smart guy?
Nice.
I was trying to pamp that shit.
I was just trying to. I was like, how low can we get it? Let's see how low.
Well, maybe you can do a screenshot, put it up as an NFT, and then say you were the first one, and someone is going to buy it in 10 years just for like you were first. So
yeah.
So a really interesting thing that I didn't know that the exchange does, but it does it, is that if you try to trade, like if you're going to have a 10% impact on the price, a warning sign pops up. Are you sure you want to do that? And then I think the max it will let you is if like a 14% price impact. And then you have to click OK and type in a word. I forget.
Yeah,
which
what
word.
was it? I saw that too when I was buying it up.
So you're talking about the
PulseX
DAO? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, great that they're doing it. I mean, they like the community asked for the OA, or let's say Richard, to change something on go.hex.com basically for the emergency end stake. So and then for all of a sudden we get this band around flickering red, white, yellow, black, I don't know. Do you really want to emergency end stake? Do you know what you're doing? And they put this in. No, it hasn't. In the beginning, it hasn't. And so the community can, like there's always someone who listens, and Hex has been up for 840 and I don't know, 3 days or something. 43.
845.
45 now. Wow. Oh, I'm.
You're losing days.
Maybe. And it hasn't been down, and it's been working. And it is not the only front end. We can do all your stuff. Like you can do it by yourself. Like
Share.app.
you can go onto Etherscan and just like type it in yourself. So this is just one of the
another
best
hex
things.
dot win.
Yeah, Matti did one, which is awesome. It shows you a bit more. Yeah. And so there's, but there are scans as well. But you know, the deeper you go into the stuff, and the deeper you go into the code, maybe even, you will see you can do it all by yourself. It's done. Hex is done. Hex is done, not in the meaning of it's done. It's just over with, not in the meaning of over with. It cannot be changed. It is immutable. It is censorship resistant. You cannot do anything against Hex. It will just run on whatever chain. And if the chain doesn't work, there's going to be another chain that will work better, which is just going to happen very soon when Pulse chain is coming out.
That thing really needs to come out, not because of, you know, whatever it might be for, you know, me or my family personally, but just in general. It's, you know, it's been frustrating. I work with a lot of people who don't have a lot of money, who are very interested in this community and participating in these assets, but the ETH fees are a massive barrier to entry.
Exactly.
So
now they have 10. They have stakes that they put in. Now they have like 10 or 100x coming out, but just to get them back into fiat, they pay more than they get out. So you know, this is not working for some of the people. So Pulse was the best idea to just change this, and this was what's just happening now. Like we're on VB2, VB2 test that
2.5
B version
V2B.
V2B. Yeah, that's okay. That's what. And yeah, that is the question, whether it is noble in our minds to suffer from the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. That's the point. And so there will be V3, and then what? Hamlet.
Shakespeare. Yeah. Yes.
Hamlet. I know.
Yeah.
Did you see Richard tweeted about 2.2 billion PLSX have been burned in 2 days in the buy and burn?
That is insane.
That's really cool.
And this, I mean, I'm like,
this
did you try all this stuff
before millions of users?
Did you try the farming? Did you try the yield farming? Did you go like liquidity provide, and like everything's like going up, and you can see it, and like everything's popping up.
Yeah.
I mean, this is insane now. I mean, it's going to be lost a lot less afterwards. But thing is, it's working. It's all working out, as you said.
No,
and,
like you said, that amount of burn with just the test people that are on, once it goes live and millions of people get on there, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think we all know what the price does when it gets burned like that. Good Lord.
This is the point. You will get less share, you will get less amount of the share of all the stuff that's going on now, like in liquidity farming and so on. But it will, like, buy pressure will like rise as hell because people just want to get in.
Oh, yeah.
And the ones who are in is just us, and we won't get out, like, unless we really need to. But we'll probably find some other way to not get out. So
borrow.
I just want to give I just want to give a shout out to Don Montoya in the chat. How's it going, Don? So Don, he's I think a developer, or he has something to do with the internet money wallet. Have you guys heard about that at all?
I have.
No.
Seems pretty cool. It seems like I hope it's going to become the premier Pulse chain wallet, because you know MetaMask, it freaking sucks.
Well, be a bit careful about shilling other things, projects, whatever. I know you're not shilling, but there are wallets that are legit. Yeah, I think probably Richard is not even like his number one wouldn't be even MetaMask, but Trust Wallet or something, and then there's some people coming up with Rabbi and other things, and there's lots of things that are probably very legit and have good code, but they have to prove themselves not within the community first, but within the whole ecosystem, and then we can look at it, and then we can just implement it, and then it will be implemented on the websites of the people who do the real stuff.
Trust
but before that,
so the cool thing about this wallet that I really like is that they have a little exchange being built into the wallet, and it takes like a 0.729% fee in I think Pulse X coins or perhaps Pulse Chain coins, and then it just redistributes it to all the people who own the IMD token.
Okay, so this is like a MetaMask, which within, like if you do a swap within MetaMask, they take 0.8, but they just keep it for themselves. This wallet, you say, is distributing to some people who are within some ecosystem.
Exactly, they have their own little. They have two coins. And so it seems pretty cool.
It's like a coin, top of a coin, top of a coin, and you get to really dig deeply into what you want to use.
It's kind of cool because it's like passive income, and I like that.
Yeah,
and I like how many streams of passive income we have.
I know what you mean exactly, but the promise.
UFO, are you a hater? Are you a hater, UFO? Come on.
I'm a hater.
Are you hating
what?
you sound like a negative Nancy.
No, I might take, and this is what, like, when I was first on, I said, like, I might take on a little bit of the, Advocatus Diaboli, the devil's advocates point of view as well. But no, I am not a hater.
Okay, I'm glad. So what else is on the menu, guys?
The 27 million that got been donated via the Pulse Chain sacrifice to a foundation that is called Sense Foundation, which used to be mostly controlled by Aubrey de Grey, a scientist who is into longevity research, and now he has been kicked out of his own foundation. That could be a little bit of a topic, although it has been addressed by Matty on the conference. Aubrey was there, but why shouldn't we put a couple of minutes into that? And what's your thoughts about the situation?
Yeah, so I just want to tell people in the chat that I don't actually have the ability to let people join this chat room. I don't have the keys or nothing. Just FYI.
Okay, so we're completely adminless. We have no admin keys to this chat, and just you're being let alone forever and ever.
It's like the Coinbase of
No, thing is, the captain just jumped out and
just let these men talk.
Exactly that. Yeah. Come on, just so gather, call up the people close to you so they come join you in your houses, and we will have them on stream. Thing is, so what are we going to do? Call an admin. Where's KNTX? Or maybe get the captain back shortly to distribute some rights, get someone who can. I've been to that situation before a few times, especially in voice chat of some of the Telegram voice chats and Hacks and Pulse and PulseX, and it is horrible when you cannot talk, but you have no one who can rule. So we need someone above us, I guess. Maybe. I mean, we can go with the chat and just do do an reverse AMA, and that would be answer me anything chat room, please. So my question is, what do you think about 27 million bucks that got donated by Hexicans to the Sense Foundation, and who do you think should be in control of that money? Chat, go.
And go.
I'm still doing my own research on, what it means. The foundation still has the funds. I understand that Aubrey's kind of our
Big GG says we need semi, I think. Okay. Rocked by RG3. I mean, C. Yes. Okay. It's a shame.
Yeah, Redbird. I don't know that much about that whole money situation.
That is what is happening there. I
There's
guess
an element there that needs to be flushed out.
No, nothing good on the chat. You will regret looking here. I do not Ross Hex yet because I really appreciate you being in that chat and just and doing what you're doing. So
hey, UFO.
Yeah, so someone says you should be in charge of that 27 mil. I do not agree. And there's Bitfinesse that is hi to you.
I should be in charge of that money. Okay.
And yes, I am doing all the talking because no one else is talking. And I just animate reverse animate to the chat. So you are the ones who are answering. So that's what I'm just repeating. I'm just reading what you're doing until someone comes on and can maybe bring some other guys on to just
we're not muted. I think he muted us.
Help us out. We're going to talk forever tonight. And I did that before. I was on that first 24/7 live stream. When
I'm just doing a mic check. Can you hear me, UFO?
Pulse, sacrifice period was going on, and we had music on. We were like doing the real float, like not as someone suggested, like with FL whatever you spelled it. Yeah, my earbuds are dead. They are.
That's why you can't hear no one talking.
So I will just shut the F up, and we'll be back in a minute. See you guys.
I was talking to my girlfriend.
Oh.
He's rugging the stream.
Oh, exit scam.
He's like, I'll shut the F up. I'm like, I'm talking to Robin over there.
No, he couldn't hear us. We were talking.
Now he can hear us.
He's like, no one's talking.
Yeah, I don't think he still can't hear us.
He couldn't hear us. Yeah.
No, his buds went dead a good bit ago.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
But I liked the suggestion that I should be in charge of the money, and
I think David Feeder was trying to get something together and had a link where we could contact the Sens for those of us who did donate and to the Sens Foundation and say, hey, we donated this money because we wanted Aubrey in control and Aubrey to, we were comfortable with the Sens Foundation due to Richard and Aubrey.
Well, I should be back. I should be working, but
so I think he's already got something going with that. Or give it to Brizology. Either way. Yeah, either way.
I'll make sure the money goes to longevity.
Safe coin.
Oh, shit, I got some parents that are still
Safe
alive.
USD.
Get cracking. They're not young.
Right.
I'm not young. Get cracking.
We'll use it to create safe USD coin.
Oh my God. Robert Kaler Jr., you are absolutely correct. Big G does sound like Seth Rogen.
Oh, okay. So
can you laugh? Can you go?
I am 45, so Seth Rogen sounds like me, sir. No.
He's older than him.
I get that all
You get
the
that
time.
all the time.
And
That's
Kate
funny.
Hudson here.
And I'm Kate Hudson. So they're like, "Are you famous?" So I'm like, "Well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know."
That's hilarious.
We get it all the time. All the time.
That's funny. Yeah, you know, like I didn't make the connection until I read.
But hey, I should do a Disney film or something. Put me in, Seth. I got you.
Dude, I really think you could be like
Voiceover. I got you.
Yeah, it's like Seth Rogen's a little too expensive.
Yeah,
Get Big
that's
G.
right.
Get Big G, and you know,
Fake Seth Rogen. Here I come.
Wish.com Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen V2B. Here I come.
V2B.
I know, we're ridiculous.
I prefer to call you
Yes,
fabulous,
Chris.
but that's a whole nother story. Oh,
Right.
we're having all
I
kinds
don't
of.
like sauerkraut.
Briz exit scammed us on that one.
It was funny though, because you hear it all the time.
No, I know.
He really does. They're like, he sounds just like Seth Rogen. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't hear it.
Yeah.
I guess I'm deaf.
So if Seth Rogen won't do the next Kung Fu Panda, I can tell my kids that you're.
That's what I'm saying. Put me in. I got it.
goodness.
That's funny.
So UFO port 2.
Can you hear us yet? And that would be a negative.
Like sauerkraut.
Sammy can't add we can't add nobody in.
Crypto.
UFO can't hear us. Rizology exit scammed us. We're looking great.
He's really rugged himself. Now, does he have the
Yeah,
ability
he
to come
drugged
back?
himself. Hitting the wrong button. Yeah.
I got birds in the nest, so I actually have to sign off soon.
Yeah, we're getting there too. But
Yeah, we got birds in the nest too.
Yeah, it looks like since we can't add anybody else,
I know. I was
Oh.
hoping Sammy would show up and be able to add some.
I know,
some
we're
people
not that
in here.
much fun anyhow. It's okay. Hey, you know, I got like 20 teenagers working their hearts out and adding in $6,000 of all their paychecks into crypto right now. So
Yeah, they're finally.
or in the
They're smart. I'm like, hey, you know, they
They're
just.
like, how do you do this?
It's
Mom?
it's kind of good, right?
I have
And
to
it's
sit
like
there with them. I'm
people
like-
are so worried
I'm
about
like, Hex
people
is
selling, right?
Hex is so easy. A baby can do it. Like, how do you not get this? You know.
I don't agree with you on the hex is so easy a baby can do it. I've been
Well, it's not easy.
I've been in legacy finance for longer than I care to admit.
Yeah.
And it's not flipping easy.
No, it's tough. And I try to,
Right.
you know, for those of us who've been in for a while, I've been in since 15, right? So it's like, well, how come I have to pull myself back sometimes too.
And if you
because-
don't know numbers and stuff, you know, and you're not, you know,
I
I'm
know
very
numbers
not
and I speak the language, but it's different. The jargon's different. Like
Right.
everything's
And
different.
so I was saying, I tried to take a step back and realize like, hey, and be patient and everything, you know, and realize that they're going to come back with questions. You know, they're probably going to take 2-3 times before they actually get it. They've got to see it, do it, you know. But that's what I tell people. They're like, basically, they want me to take their money and do it for them. I won't do that. I'll like, no, I will show you how to do it and walk you through it because I want you to understand where your money's going and what you're doing and how to do it. I don't want that responsibility, you know, but more importantly, I want you to understand so you can, if I'm gone tomorrow, you know how to get in, get out, how to do this, how to continue it, you know, and yeah, no, for the most part, it's good, and people see our lifestyle a little bit and having fun as hexagons and stuff, you know, and it really is, you know. You see it from Richard, how he switched up watches and all that. It's like people really do see that, and they're like, oh, I want to be like the guy with the revolving watches in the background with the hamburger bag, right? The Louis Vuitton hamburger bag, like, you know, and they really believe that. So it's kind of good, you know. It does sell. It does get people in, you know, and they'll be thankful in the long run, you know, once it appreciates and everything, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Just my
Well,
feedback.
I had so much fun hanging out through Ladies Discourse and all of this, but I do have to go take care of the nested birds. I'll see you all soon.
We're getting pretty close too. I think we're gonna sign out too, since we can't add no. But we got no control, no power, no juice. So we might as well cut out
here.
too. Yeah, we're just here.
I'll see you guys soon.
All right. Bye, UFO, who still can't hear us. It was good me seeing you.
What? Okay. No, this is something that it shouldn't have been, probably, because I cannot get people in and not get people out. It seems that I am still live, but I cannot hear anything. Yes, I am doing a monologue prosology. MT Corner, yes, I am here. But the only thing I can do is I could probably, because it says everyone can see me and hear me, the only thing I can do is, because I didn't kick anyone out, so like people left or something, we could try to start a new stream, maybe like some captain's gonna come save us. The only thing I can do is just leave this. Hey, I'm the man, thanks. And you voted for me, so I can, like, I cannot hear you. Funny thing is, of course I cannot hear you because you're not in the stream, so I can't take off my thing, but it seems that you can hear me. And I have nothing to do with it. And Mel, you're not dead at all. Like, I read you. So, well, who put me into this position, which is very interesting. So we are doing this thing, the reverse AMA. So, what do you think about the like delaying gratification? People have been complaining about that Pulse is not up yet. So how do you guys manage to delay gratification towards the exact date of when Pulse will launch? So put it into the chat. Well, mine until Monday. Well, that's the typical brain thing, right? The night, that night between like Friday and Monday. Yeah, there's a German song that goes like this. I don't remember what I did on that night between Friday and Monday. So you can hear me. So goes the alpha. What's the alpha? Tell me what the alpha is. But my question is how do you cope with delaying gratification until mainnet is out? Like, what are you doing? You see me smoke. Yeah, well, this is just kind of a distraction, maybe. Yeah. So maybe this is not a real cigarette. This is it just, like people have these, green screens and stuff. And maybe this is the first cigarette green screen you see on stream. Who knows? So that's not a good hangout. Yes, as you're concerned. But change it, call some people, make it happen. I cannot. The only thing you can do is just jump out and off, and I could check. Probably no one is even watching anymore, right? Because I'm totally into this thing, and yeah, we've got this is like the worst day we've ever had, probably with like 37 people watching at the moment, and so just like put me back on. Get me people back on, and answer my question. Like, where is that answer to the question? How do you cope with mainnet not being out there yet. I haven't seen anything that I can read and all of this stuff. So now I can understand all these super streamers who cannot, like their chats running through and through and through and through, and that they cannot answer because there's so many things that people say, but they're like not really, talking to you. So talk back to me. What are you guys doing waiting for mainnet? True graphene, delay gratification requires patience and focus on the rest of life. Friends, work, research, patience on testnet. You are so very true, even with that emoji that you put onto that. And this is like the first thing I read on the whole channel. So, Graphene, you are right. Right, you are. So let me catch up on that stream kind of thing. Pulse X looks awesome. Yes, Bob, it does. And, well, here's the StreamYard link. And Rizology just put it in again. But I cannot, like, pull anyone in because I cannot. I'm not, like, this admin kind of type guy. And I cannot, like, put you in, so you can all come in. Then you're like in the green room, but no one will see you. Yeah. Thanks, Mal, for the 0.1 for 0018. That makes us all a little bit more or less happy. And you're typing hour 2. Tell us more. Why you hate Vegas? Okay. This is not the question, but I asked you, but I will just think of that this is the answer to what are you doing waiting for testnet? No, not waiting for testnet, not waiting for the real mainnet. So if the only thing that you are concerned about is why I hate Vegas while waiting for mainnet, this is basically, I would say, a good thing. It's awesome. So why do I hate Vegas? I don't hate Vegas. It's just not nice. Like, tell me something that is nice in Vegas. It is so made up. It is a place that is just like manifesting everything that just this community doesn't really stand for and what we are looking for. It's just all fake. It, takes like the last buck of the last penny out of your wallet. That's what it's optimized for. And it is wasting all of its energy to scam people by having them sitting in front of some, not even bandits where you can pull something. They just, they smoke you in with fumes and all of this sound around them. And have you ever walked through Vegas and seen this? I've done that for the first time of my life, and this is just it's a scam. Vegas is the scam of the scams. So that doesn't mean that we shouldn't do a Hex conference in Vegas, because, like, if you want to be telling people about peace and they don't know that they're living on an exhibition that is only about weapons, you should still go there. But Vegas is a scam. And so I do not hate Vegas, but I just didn't go to Vegas, but for the conference. And I do have to, who left me alone in this chat? I mean, this is someone's playing this game on me. Like, come on, KNTX or RG, just get me out of here. We're waiting just like you. Yes, we are, Mal. And BMA, thank you. And it's not that easy. It's like my first time just catching up on that, little, chat with all of you guys. And well, I could pump, but it's not me pumping. It's like this whole pumping. And I think we're all pumping. You got to be pumping more than I can. And so there are some hexagons left, and yeah, it's in the desert. And Cross agrees. That's nice. I'm a savage. Okay. And Mr. Cat is not really sure if Vegas is a scam. Oh, guys. Okay. I guess so. I could tell you something else. So I'm going to tell you. I mean, if no one is going to come save me, and if no one is going to come stop me, so I'll just take this chance, because probably they'll leave it up and you guys can watch it. And even though there's just a couple of guys still watching, maybe there'll be like 100, 1,000 of people and the AI, and maybe 10 or 15 years will watch this and say, okay, maybe you guys in the chat room just were totally right and I was wrong. And so the world will be a better place by just continuing this farce. So I had an experience this week, which was very, very intense, because Matti on his new game theory gang show was talking about some stuff, and then David jumped in and said, no, we had this on before, and that was about bridges. So I am going to talk about bridges right now, if you do not care. So I am waiting for the first person to write in the chat, I do not care if you talk about bridges. May I talk about bridges, you guys? We care. Okay. Talk about bridges. Here we go. I'm talking about bridges. So, David Feeder is one of the most renowned people. He has the first thing, I think he was the first guy who said, I will set up a full node for Pulse. And I've met him in Vegas as well. And he is on that super good show. Watch it. Met his the game theory gang, and he was referring back to the conference, and I cannot watch the thread while I'm talking now, so I'll just catch you up later. And so David was referring back onto a talk of one of the developers that really put some thought into the idea of the bridge. And I can only recommend this. I might figure out that link and just post it in here so you can watch that talk that was held in the virtual conference in January by the developer Ruth. If I do not find it quickly, I will probably post it later, or you will just find it, and someone of you guys will just Google it, because it was right after David's talk on I think 9th of January or so, on day 2-3 on that virtual, not virtual, real conference, but just not real live, but online conference. And in this talk, they were talking and speaking about bridges. And that was one of the most impressive talks that I have seen within our ecosystem, because it was a super deep tech explained for us newbie dummies, whatevers. It is not that easy to follow, but you might go for it. It's about an hour and a half. And I found one thing in there that was very impressive. So I will tell you that. But before I tell you that, I will tell you that the people that are working on the projects connected to Pulse X, to the Pulse chain, to putting all this together and to building the front ends, to building a bridge to the future real life system. They have done their job, and they've gone through hundreds of research papers of universities, of professors, of doctors, of everythings, of coders, of the good guys, the bad guys, the people with the hats, without the hats, the white hats, the black hats, the everyone's. And Ruth just put one thing in there that was awesome. And they were explaining that it's basically coming down to, you have people, you have the coin, and you have action. And if you take these three things, what they at that moment, I guess, did not realize is that they were explaining the civil law of the Roman Empire that was written down by Gaius in about 200 AD, and then was put into the Institutiones by Justinian in 500 and something in the Roman Empire, and it is civil law. It is all about putting rules on people who act with each other. And this little thing in that talk, you can look it up. It's like, I think it's 9th of January or something. You'll find it. Someone will post it. And it is just the same thing as this person. No one knows who Gaius was, if it was a woman or a man. Some say it was a woman because Justinian, then 400 years later, put it into his institutions and constituted our Western world civil law, which basically describes the possession and the ownership of things. And this is always between people and things, and then you have the actions of doing something with them. And this is what was the central part of the bridge, was just the talk about personae, res, and actiones, which I found out when I saw that, and saw that the people who are now doing the bridges for our ecosystem of pulse to the older world are just describing and found out by themselves as super techie techs, nerds, geeks, whatever you want to call them, coders, that it is the same thing as the civil law that has been invented about 2,000 years ago. And law is always about force, and it is always about arms. And arms comes from the word armare, and armare means two things at the same time, which means to protect yourself and to arm yourself to go into battle. So it's all about power, which is about that. And so if you want to have power, you need law that has the possibility of executing some force. And you all do that better in a whole thing that is pretty fair and comes out pretty fair, because otherwise it like all blows apart. And this is in that talk. This is in the history of philosophy and law. And this is what I can say for today, because I can do nothing else but just talk on and on and on. And I will not. I will just close this up. Maybe go a little bit up into the stream. And, well, I am not Benny Blanco smoking on anything and doing anything. All the other ones, you are used to having long streams on here. Maybe this will be a short one. People are laughing, and who is UFO 43? I do not know, because 43 is not the answer to everything. And definitely price is pumping. Of course it will, because it is just I'm not like one of these candlestick guys, but it's so obvious. We just well, whatever, listen to all these other guys who will explain that to you. And so keep going on as long as you want. UFO 42, yes, bang, 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 agree, kill it, and I will kill it now. And as people have asked before, how can I shut off this stream? I do not know. So what I will do is I would just click, and then I'm gone, because I would just end the stream now, and whoever will do another one, they can do. I mean, you get the hexstreamers.whatever site, and they will have like tons of other people who will tell you smart stuff. And maybe I will start, popping up on some other channels as a guest, or find the time to do my own chat, but or talk or stream, whatever you might call that. But that is not going to be today. So I will just do a countdown of 1-0. See you guys. Bye.